Hello children, and welcome to today's first standard learning. How are you all doing today? Children, I'm sure in these days you all must be trying something new every day, right? Can you all tell me a few new things that you all have tried? You all can tell them to your parents. I'm sure everyone must be trying to do something new in these days since you all are at home and not coming to school. Similarly, I know of a boy. His name is Bobby. Do you all want to know what he has tried at home in these days? I'm sure you all want to hear about him, right? And to know more about what he has done, we will study a new lesson, and the name of the lesson is Sundari. Sundari was a red, white and blue kite. When Bobby made her, she smiled at him. "You are beautiful, and I will call you Sundari," he said. One day, Bobby took Sundari to the fair. The band was playing and everyone was smiling. A merry-go-round was playing a happy little tune. It was carrying lots of boys and girls round and round on its wooden animals. Bobby looked for an open space where he could run and fly his kite. Sundari looked too. Out in the grass ran Bobby, holding up his kite as high as he could. Puff! The wind came along. Sundari started to fly up, but she could not go very high. A little dog was holding on to her long tail. It was in his mouth. Bobby shooed the dog away. "We'll try again," Bobby said. This time, Sundari leaped up in the air. She tugged hard. Oh, how she watched Bobby to let go of her string. She gave a big tug. Bobby had to let her go. "Whee!" cried Sundari. "Now I can fly as high as I please." And away she went. She flew up, up, up in the air. So children, now let us understand the lesson. The name of the lesson is Sundari, and it is the name of the kite in the lesson, right? And who has made the kite? Bobby. Very good. Children, when I ask you all questions, you all can give your answers to your siblings or any of your family members. Okay? Sundari was a big red. What color is this, children? Red, right? White and blue kite. What color is this? White, and this is blue. Now the color red was introduced to you all in the first poem. Does anyone remember the name of the poem? A Happy Child. Very good. Now, can you all name a few things that are white in color? Pure white, only white in color. Milk. Very good. Think of some more things. I can think of cotton. Can anyone think of anything else? Think, children, and give the answers to your parents or your siblings. I can think of chalk. Okay, and what about blue? Can you all name a few things in blue? What about ink. The pen that you'll write. You write the color when you write it on the book. It is blue, right? So ink. Anything else that you all can think which is blue in color? The sky. Very good. So Sundari had 3 colors. Which colors? Red, white and blue. When Bobby made her, she smiled at him. So what Bobby did, when he was making the kite, he put a smile on her face so that he could see her smiling. Is the kite smiling at Bobby? She is, right? Good. You are beautiful and I will call you Sundari, he said. Now, who is he? Bobby. Very good. So, what did Bobby say to Sundari? Bobby told Sundari that you're very beautiful and I will call you. So, he names her. We all have names, right, children? Similarly, Bobby names the kite as Sundari. What picture is this, children? It is the picture of a fair. One day, Bobby took Sundari to the fair. Do you all know what a fair is? You'll have gone for Jatra, right? In the Jatra, there is a fair which comes. Correct? Where you get all balloons. There are different rides there. You all get to play different type of games. There are eatables there. So, similarly, like how you all go to a Jatra or to a feast fair, a Milagres feast fair. Similarly, Bobby had gone to a similar fair. The band was playing and everyone was smiling. So, what was happening when the band plays? What happens, children? What do you get to hear? Music. So, the band was playing. That's how he came to know that the band is playing. And everyone was smiling. Why were they smiling, children? Because when you go to a fair, you are very happy, right? You are happy because you will get to buy a lot of toys and other things at the fair, right? Similarly, people were all there to buy something or the other or to sit on a ride. What is this, children? It's a merry-go-round. A merry-go-round was playing a happy little tune. So there was a merry-go-round. Children were sitting on the merry-go-round and it was playing a very nice tune, very little happy little tune, very smooth one. Tune is the sound of music. It was carrying lots of boys and girls round and round on its wooden animals. Can you see the animals? And can you see some people sitting on it? So, similarly in the fair, there was a merry-go-round and there were children, boys and girls who were sitting on it and going round and round. Bobby looked for an open space where he could run and fly his kite. Sundari looked too. So, do you see the picture of the fair? So when they are there, they are looking for an open space because Bobby wants to fly his kite, which is Sundari. And Sundari also wants to be in the free sky. So they are looking out for an open space. This is Bobby. And do you see the kite in his hand? Out in the grass ran Bobby, holding up his kite as high as he could. Puff! The wind came along. Sundari started to fly up, but she could not go very high. So what it is saying, children? They found an open space and they came out. Bobby and Sundari came out. And Bobby was careful to hold the kite a little high, as high as he could, because if it touches the ground, it could tear. So he was very careful. Now, puff, puff is the sound of the wind. The wind came along, it is saying. So as they were going out in the open space, the wind also followed them. Sundari started to fly up as the wind was blowing. It was taking the kite also. It was taking Sundari also up along with it. But she could not go very high. So it is saying, although there was wind, she was not able to go up very high. So what must have happened, children? A little dog was holding onto her long tail. It was in his mouth. So do you see the dog? And what is the dog holding? The dog is holding the tail of the kite. So if the dog is holding the tail of the kite, will the kite be able to fly, children? No, right? So what Bobby does? Bobby shooed the dog away. So many a times if there is a dog coming behind us, we say shh, shh, right? So similarly, Bobby also shooed the dog away. We'll try again, Bobby said. So this time Bobby says, we'll try again. And what happens? This time Sundari leaped up in the air. Can you see Sundari in the air, children? She tugged hard. She was trying to pull hard. Oh, how she wanted Bobby to let go of her string. So do you see the string in Bobby's hand? Now what Sundari wants to do? Sundari wants to be free. She does not want Bobby to pull her. So she wished that Bobby would let go of her string. She gave a big tug. So what she does is, she tries to give a big push, a tug, a pull towards the air. Bobby had to let her go. So what happened? If he would not let her go, Sundari would tear, right? So Bobby loved Sundari, so he let her go. Wee! Cried Sundari. So Sundari was very happy. Now I can fly as high as I please. So Sundari became very happy because Bobby let her go. And now Sundari knew that because there was no string attached to her, she could fly as high as she wanted. And away she went. So she started going with the wind. She flew up, up, up in the air. So she went higher and higher and higher in the air. Now children, let us look at the new words and their meanings. The first one is band. Is a group of musicians that works together to perform music. So many a times when we go for wedding or a shadi or a lagin, we see these people playing different type of musical instrument, but they all play together. So collectively, all together, when they start playing the music, they form a band. Dizzy is the feeling of being lightheaded. Many a times we say that we are feeling giddy, or we are feeling our head is going round and round, right? So that is a feeling of being lightheaded, dizzy. Smile. Now we all know what a smile is, right? Here I have put a picture of 3 children smiling. String. Material consisting of threads of cotton. So this is the picture of a string. This string is attached, the end is attached to the kite, and then it is left loose so that the kite can fly in the sky. Tug. Tug is to pull something hard or suddenly. So when the kite is flying high in the sky, you have to give a little pull to it so that it starts moving all the more higher. See, this is called tug. We usually say we'll play tug of war, right? So tug is pull hard or suddenly. And the last word is wind. The natural movement of air that can be seen or noticed. So when we walk to come to school or when we are walking out. Many a times when the wind blows, we have our hair flowing in the direction of the wind, or our clothes also go in the direction of the wind, right? That is the time when we come to know that the wind is blowing. I hope you all have understood the lesson, children. If you all have any questions, feel free to call me. Thank you very much.